In this video, we show you the fastest way to make a movie. We made this video for those who want to do TV projects, but it can be used for all kind of movies. Watch it and save yourself a lot of time when you want to make a movie. Making a movie you do in 3 steps. 1. Planning. 2. Filming. 3. Editing. Maybe you were already standing there with your camera ready to film. Sorry if I ruin your day now. The biggest time saver is making movies. Make a planning before you go filming. You can go filming without a plan. Just record as much as you can and then go home to edit. Then you come home with 3 hours of movie material on your camera. Then editing will cost you at least 3 hours because you have to watch all your materials to select the scenes you want. It's better to make a plan first, a script of how your movie would look like. Then you know what shots you need to tell your story. If you only film what you need, editing is a piece of cake then. Just add it all together in one movie. Mind this, every shot you make that you don't use costs you double time. 1. The time to film the shot. 2. The time to look at the shot when editing. If you only film what you need, editing can be done in 1 minute. You think that is impossible? Have a look at the next video. I needed a quick impression of our boat going to the fluvial parade at Limasawa Island. All I needed was a video that showed everyone that was on our boat. So I took my camera and made 3-second shots of everyone on board. I uploaded them on my laptop and imported them in my movie maker. Then I selected all and gave them a standard animation. I added a picture at the end and selected music. And the movie was ready in 1 minute. I could show it to everyone on our way back to Limasawa Island. Important. Realize that you are not Steven Spielberg. You make movies to bring a message to a certain audience, so it does not have to be 100% perfect. So before go filming, make a plan. What shots do you need to tell your story? If you move from one place to another, show with a few shots that you move. See the next example. They just bought a wheelchair in Dumaguete and now they take the tricycle to Amlan. Here you see them getting into the tricycle. Some shots that the tricycle is moving. And arrival at the destination. Now the viewer of your movie understands you move from A to B and how. In this case, from Dumaguete to Amlan by tricycle. Showing transportations is important to make it understandable for the viewer. So you got your script ready now. You know what shots you need to tell your story? Then it is time for the second and for many the most exciting steps, filming. Filming tips. Don't move the camera from left to right. Focus on a subject and do nothing. The subject itself will move. Don't zoom. It makes the video very unprofessional. If you want to show all in a room, make several shots. Remind that you later on edit all the shots to one movie. Select your subject, point the camera like a gun and film. Then while you film and hold steady on the subject, look around for your next shot while you count the second that you are filming. If you keep your eyes on the screen, your hands are less steady. And if you look at the screen all the time, you might not see interesting shots that pass by while you are filming something else. How to do it? You can point your camera like you would point a pistol. Once focused on the subject, start recording and count 1, 2, 3, and then press stop. While you do that, no need to watch the screen. Your hand will stay steady. Look around, and then you maybe see a tiger passing by that you would have missed if you look at the screen all the time. Why 3 seconds? This way, you are already preparing the shots for the editing later. Then, we will teach you not to make your shots longer than 3 seconds. The human brain gets bored after 3 seconds, so keep your shots short to keep the attention of the viewer. And again, if you film your shots already in 3 seconds, it makes editing way easier. Test your camera on sound for interviews. How far does your microphone still record? Check where is the microphone located on your camera. Keep your fingers away from the microphone opening. Listen to the following example.
Thank you for sponsoring our project. Sorry for the inconvenience of our video because we are using low quality of camera.
Did you hear the difference?
And you're our hero.
Try to film also some detail shots. You can film only the whole electrician who connect the wires. But if you make a detailed shots of his hands, it gives a nice effect if you put that in your movie. Watch the following example. Here is the detailed shots, but I guess you guessed that already. Camera settings. Normally, your camera has 2 settings for video, 4:3, old television format, and 16:9 widescreen. It's called aspect ratio. Nowadays, you always film in 16:9 widescreen format. Note, if you record in 4:3, you have to set the settings in the movie maker also at 4:3. Acting. If you interview a person or tell something, do it in English if possible. Otherwise, use English subtitles. Be sure that it is loud enough for everyone to hear. If you mention amounts, don't only mention the amount in local currency pesos, but say how much it is in euros and or is in US dollar. Be yourself in the video. You don't have to be a perfect actor or actress. Remind, you are not making a movie for an audience of millions of viewers in the cinema. Mistakes are allowed, and why not show them? It shows that you are just a normal person. Leave the bloopers, mistakes, and all other things that would be taken out to make it perfect in the movie, if not too many. It does not have to be perfect as long as your message is clear and honest. Remember, being imperfect is perfect. Leaving the mistakes, the bloopers in the movie gives a funny effect. Normally, the bloopers come after the movie, but why not leave them in? Watch the following movie.
Today we're going to Dumaguete to buy the wheelchair for Patrick, and after that we're going to their house to give the wheelchair.
And today, it's very special day for who?
Patrick. Because today is his birthday.
Guys, you should be serious.
It's his birthday.
This should be a serious. It's actually a joke. It's allowed that things go wrong and that it's a lot of fun. You are doing good work. Whoever said that doing good should be boring? Important. Always stay respectful to others. Having fun is perfect, but not at the expense of others. Don't make innocent people ridiculous. Making a fool of yourself? No problem at all. Editing. You have done your filming. Now it is time for the last step, editing your shots into one movie. We use Windows Live Movie Maker for editing. It's very easy to learn, and most important, it's for free. The program is no longer supported by Microsoft, but it's still developed, and on the next screen, you see where you can download it. The link you can find in the description below. We use the Movie Maker 2012 Classic version. Click on download and all will go nearly by itself. We will teach you in this section how to cut recorded movies into fragments you want to use. Add the fragments together and use animation to make them go fluently from one into another. Use subtitles, add music, combine music and spoken languages, several other useful features, and last but not least, how to do it in the fastest way.